It's me. I'm back. It's Coach Hunt. Hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to talk about friendship today. I wanted to talk about friendship in this crown era. I want to talk about friendship and what that looks like in a mature state. Mature is the key word. This is not about age, it's about maturity. Personally, I'm I would I used to think let's start back. I used to think when people say, "I'm not looking for friends, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that." I used to be like, "What? Que paso? Like, what are you talking about? You're not looking for friends." And now I understand that what they really wanted to say, or at least what my interpretation of that is that they're not seeking people to connect with to be friends. They are seeking alignment with other people, or they're waiting for the alignment of someone else to come into their lives and that they can truly trust and then consider them to be friends. Um, we all go through like these situations and friendships and associates and relationships and situationships and all the ships that feel like bull, you know. I'm one of them lucky ones where I've had a best friend like for over 40 years, close to 40 years now. And she's going to always hold the BFF. She's always going to be the best friend forever. She knows my secret. She knows my desires, what I want. And we don't agree on everything, but we respect each other 100% in both of our dynamics and our relationships with our children and the people we deal with, her spouse, me, and my lovers, ex lovers, whatever they are, um, my romantic partners. But what I'm thinking about now when I think about community, and community is different from friendships. Community is a place where multiple humans are connected for a particular goal or a particular mindset, or they have a particular being about them and they want to learn or grow, or they just want to play and learn, or they want to just express themselves. So, like a community would be for me, ideally, and I'm just speaking out loud. Ideally, I would love to be in a bowling community. I would love to be in a spiritual community that also where we are able to utilize our tools with each other and teach us some things. I would love to be in a community where I could work out with someone or, go to recess with someone and that be a community of one or two people. I'm human. I want to connect with other people, but friendships are this word that we don't use very often once we hit a certain level, because a friend, for me, a ride or die friend is someone who holds secrets, someone who holds you up, someone who knows that you are an asset to their lives, but also that you are the guide. How else do I want to say it? You are the sounding board, but you are also the listening ear. You're you're multiple things to a particular person, and you love that person. See, I if I'm gonna call you my friend, I love you. Otherwise, you're just an associate. I care about you. I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to go through things unnecessarily, but you're an associate. If I say you are my friend, then I want you to have the best life ever. I will cry for you. I will give you money, so to speak. I will do certain things for you that I will not do for an associate. I will say no to them. And that's important. And when we look at the crown era type, many women are in this age, they really want a friend, but they haven't found one. And so I invite you guys to move into community first before you try to attach yourself to a friendship that probably will not serve you in the long run. It could serve you, but I believe friendships are developed over a time period. Always amazed when someone says, "Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend." And I'm like, "How many friends you got?" Because my circle, my friends, I can count them on one hand. literally. My children are not my friend. We are friendly, but my children are not my friend. I will not tell my children everything and all things. I tell them on a need to know basis, even though they are adults. Technically, they're adulty. But and there's some certain people and places that certain subjects I will never tell. That between me and God, me and co-creator. But I wanted to also just I was thinking about this because I'm going to be coaching somebody regarding friendships and how they utilize it and how they define it. And so when I'm asking them, what is a friend to you? What does that look like? And how are you a friend to them? What are you willing to negotiate and release as a friend? What are things that you are willing to do to support their happiness and not necessarily yours? Because that's what a friend does. Now, associate, you don't have to go to a play if you don't want to go because that's their thing. You just be like, nope, that's not my thing. Thank you very much. And a friend will understand that. But a friend who really loves you, they will, I ain't gonna say endure, but they will want to see your happiness within that play, so to speak. I'm giving that as a just an example, you guys. They will go to the play and then have a wonderful discussion about the play, what they like, what they didn't like, because they know that is a part of who you are. So friendships, they are tangled, weaved messes. However, they are a blessing. And I encourage any woman that's in the crown era and you don't feel like you have a friend, that best friend forever, or someone who you can connect to on those days that are hard or difficult, and they're a crying day or they're a difficult day or you're in pain about something, then I encourage you to at least um, connect with me, build a community where you are not feeling that you are alone, because that is not what we want to do in the crown era. We want to be able to lift each other up and find um, what's the word do I want? Find solace in other people at times of need, or even to able to sharpen our own intuitive knowledge, sharpen our own knives, so to speak, and be crown to crown and be heart to heart and be honest with one another in a way that feels uplifting as well as respectful. So, aligned connections are the connections that provide you and the other party within friendships that are built more so in a community of where you want to be versus who you are now. Because who you are now will graduate to another level, and a true friend will graduate with you. They will their norms and values, they will change with you because you are staying in alignment with the love that you have for each other. Other people will graduate away from you and you will graduate away from them, and you've developed that relationship for just a season and for a reason, as they say. And it's okay to grieve a friendship or an associate, but know that there's new ones on the horizon that will allow you to be able to be the best version of whom you seeking to be without any how do I want to say it, without any depression. I mean, that's what I'm feeling, depression or heartache. Yeah, because when you learn to graduate from a connection, from a true friendship, there's not a heartache. There may be a little disappointment and missing, but you're so happy and aligned that that person graduated from you to move on to their lives that you feel a particular pleasure and things like that. And I've done that with several of my college friends. I see them on social media. I haven't talked to them in, you know, 5 years or whatever, but I know that our friendship or our past friendship and our association, we were aligned and connected at one point, but there's no love lost. And cheer them on in the journey that they're going through and going towards as I am moving towards and going to my own journey. So that's it, you guys. I just wanted to say that don't be, try not to be, or don't be. I hate to say don't because I'm not here to tell you what to do, but be open and willing to allow people to graduate away from you, drop off, fall off, release them, and know that it's not about you're not good enough or you're not available enough or anything like that. It's that your alignment to what you truly desire in life is no longer in alignment with theirs. Yeah. So that's it. That's all. I love you guys so much. This is Coach Hunt. I have your greatest interest at heart. If you ever wanted to have more information, you can find that about me in the description box. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Substack. I love to write. Of course, I'm on Instagram. Um, and of course, here on YouTube. And if you're wanting more ways of how I coach, the discovery letter is also in the description box that will support you in knowing how I coach as in a way that you are developing who you are, because that's my purpose. My purpose is to help you develop your intuition so you can live the best life ever. And that means you have to know who you are, the self, the soul evolving life force. And also my overflow ritual is also in the description. I think that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Besides, I love you guys so much. And let's build a community. Go ahead and subscribe, like, put something in the chat, put something in the chat, put something in the comments and all that good stuff. All right. Peace. I'm out.